Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Rest of today's video, the beer's courtesy of Steven. Thank you so much, Steven. I really appreciate it. It's O.E.C. It's a style I love. Have not had this beer before, so I'm really excited to try it. Saturnalia, which is the festival of what, like harvest, like once you have done your farming and harvest everything, right? I did some yard work today, so I think it's appropriate. 10.2% ABV. Here we go. Please do not age. Yeah, I mean, it's not that old. Our interpretation of a Belgian Trappist-style quad. See, a style I like. It is brewed using authentic Belgian Pilsner, Pale Ale, Special B, and Cara malts. Cara. It is hopped with laurel and styrian golding in the boil to balance out the massive malt body. Finally, the beer undergoes a warm fermentation using a classic Belgian Trappist yeast strain. Okay, using my Three Philosophers glass seemed appropriate. Just like very classic kind of looking can art. I like it. I can dig it. All right, so it's like a deep copper color, almost brown in the center, a little bit yellow, almost. Down here, it's more of like a what is that? Like amber. It kind of reminds me of the Jurassic Park, right? Let's see, about half a finger ahead, it's that khaki color. I mean, it looks the part. I've seen darker Belgian-style quads, but it's definitely in that realm of that style. See about the aroma. It's very like beer or bread in beer form to me, like almost like crusty bread. I get some sweetness. I get the it has the illusion of spices. Who was I talking to? I think it was Keith. Was it Keith, Sean, and Mike recently? I forget. It was some beer guys. We were doing something, some combination of those guys. And and this is what I'm getting at. It's kind of appropriate. I'm using an Ommegang glass. So I had said something to the effect of, it's like how Ommegang will add spices, not to necessarily complement what's already in the beer, but to like accentuate more, and there's some complementing going on. But like this kind of like is a good example of, oh yeah, no wonder, they put grains of paradise or whatever into it. Some cherry, some other fruits, a little bit like more fig than date. A little grapey. Kind of smells like, I'm wondering how dry this is going to be. It smells like I'm going to think this is relatively dry. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Steven. Hope you're doing well. So a little sweeter than I was thinking. Does start drying out towards the finish. It's not like bone dry or anything. It's still relatively sweet. It's got a little bit of that creamy mouthfeel thing that I like in the style. It is very much that like bread and beer form. It's got some of that fig thing, a little bit of the dates, some grape. That cherry thing I didn't really get on the aroma. Or I'm sorry, that I got in the aroma, I didn't really get in the taste, at least on first sip. That's another one, speaking of Ommegang, they add a little bit of that cherry, lambic, was it 3% to Three Philosophers? Like it kind of, like it makes sense in the beer, but I only got in the aroma, but again, maybe I'll get it in another sip or two. I don't really taste alcohol, but you get a little bit of warming in the chest. I also haven't had a beer in a while, so like it could just be that. I'm not used to it at all. Molasses. You do get like some of that Belgian yeast thing, like that, just like that taste. To me, this is pretty good. I don't know if it's because I've had some like really world-class Belgian quads recently. To me, this is like, yeah, it's good. It's like a good attempt, but it's again, it's just it might be because I've had like Saint Bernardus recently and stuff, but yeah, it's not a bad beer or anything, but it's not like something I would go crazy for either. But yeah, I'll do one more sip. A lot of there's more fruit going on. There is some cherry, a little bit of banana, dried banana for sure. Like, I always have to make this distinction. Not that you bought those like banana chips, but you cut up bananas. You have a food dehydrator, and you dehydrated your own bananas. It kind of tastes like that for a moment. Yeah, it doesn't seem to style enough for me. I don't know, and I'm not like a big to style guy. Like, I don't really harp on that ever. But yeah, this just doesn't seem, I don't know, to style enough for me to really like rave about it. But it is tasty, to be fair. But yeah, Steven, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. Cool review to do, fun. You guys had this one before. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think I'm way off the mark? Do you think I'm right? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.